Yo, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. In today's video, it is our first Future Stars player review. You might have seen me open a few packs yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pack a Future Stars card, but a good friend of the channel did, and we were able to get on his account, play some co-op with this new card, and test him out. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video. If you do, smash the like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. There's going to be a lot more player reviews coming to the channel. I've got the Tonali player review coming shortly. We should have maybe the Juventus winger coming soon. We'll just have to see what we can get our hands on and when we can do that, because these Future Stars cards look amazing. This is probably my favourite promo of the year. This Harvey Barnes card surprised me. It caught me off guard. I'm surprised he came out. I'm surprised he's a cam. But guys, did his performance surprise me? Did it surpass my expectations? Let's find out. Let's get into today's video. If you enjoy it, you know what to do already. So, this Harvey Barnes card, fantastic card design, 88 rated, and he's actually not cheap at all. He's around 500,000 coins, which is a lot. I saw the card and I thought, right, 500,000 coins for the first time it was released. I think it'll go down to around 300 because of the 3-star skill moves. Hasn't really budged. He's around 500,000 coins still. Maybe in the next couple of days, a bit like Martinelli last year, he will drop, but this card is so much better than Martinelli was last year. He's 88 rated, a cam card, 91 pace, 88 shooting, 87 passing, 88 dribbling, 49 defending, and 76 physical. He's 5'11", high medium work rate, right footed, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I'm not going to go through the whole stats, guys, but there they are. The pace is fantastic, 99 with a hunter, 99 finishing with a hunter, 97 attack positioning is brilliant, the shot power is brilliant, long shots very nice, volleys and penalties quite poor. The passing though is decent. Again, I would say apart from the long passing, and the curve is poor in my opinion for a player that you want down the middle to really be able to do more than the 81 curve. 89 agility, 86 balance, he feels quite smooth in game, and the 87 reactions, 88 ball control is nice as well, but only 85 composure. I feel like that's kind of underwhelming. 90 stamina, 75 strength, and 63 aggression does let me down again. The stamina's nice, but that aggression, I feel like what separates good players to really good players can sometimes be that aggression, so the aggression does let me down. So we are flying through these guys. So hopefully you guys, I don't know if you prefer the shorter intro to the play, we just get into the gameplay. Let me know down in the comments. But the traits wise, outside the foot shot trait and the long shot taker trait, and the team we had him in was an interesting one. It was definitely an interesting one. Played Harvey Barnes as a striker in a 4-2-3-1 in this team. Don't think there were any instructions on him. But this was a team we used to win, a very colourful team. And yeah, let's get into the highlights. Division 1, around 2200 skill rating. We'll get into the highlights, I'll talk about how the card played. Let's get into it. So, Harvey Barnes. Now, this is a funny one because I saw the card and I thought, you know what, looks okay. Not really that interested. First chance he gets in this game, he chips it over the goalkeeper. So I'm thinking, right, maybe he's got something special about him. Maybe these future stars aren't future frauds like they were last year. That Martinelli, as I say, was quite poor. There are a few other poor cards which were very overpriced and didn't really fit up to the sort of expectations that we had for the cards. So, the best things about this Harvey Barnes card, if you're considering buying him for 500,000 coins, the pace, he's very fast. He can do the bridge fantastically well, and he's just a player that you want in your team in FIFA 21. Fast players are always useful to have. You see him up against Varane here. That Mateus probably did have Harvey Barnes in his pocket for a lot of the time. That was probably the one game where he really did struggle. But I think Barnes' pace is fast. He's just like real life, very fast, very responsive in game. His weak foot's decent as well. 4-star weak foot. I'm happy he has a 4-star weak foot, because if he had a 3-star weak foot, this card would be nowhere near as good as it could be, because having that 4-star weak foot, when he is a cam as well, you can't have a cam who is not 4-star weak foot. 5-star is perfect, 4-star is acceptable. His shot power, this is a funny one. I feel like with his shot, he doesn't really have that finesse to take with his shots. He doesn't really have the curve. You just gotta hit it hard. You hit it hard at the near post, he will do really, really well for you. That's probably his best shot type at the near post. His movement and positioning, this is sort of harder to understand because we were playing co-op a lot of the time. He was manually controlled, but I felt like when I took control of Harvey Barnes, he was in the right position. His versatility is nice. You can play him cam, striker, left wing, right wing. Probably the best position for him probably is at that striker position, but a good one as well if you're playing a 4-2-3-1, left cam, right cam, or a 4-3-2-1 as a left forward or a right forward. He's got that versatility, and I think that's always nice You can look at a price point and think, yeah, he's 500,000 coins, but I'll be able to get long-term use out of him. If we get a new striker, maybe I'll push him out wide. He can do a number of jobs for your team. His short pass was nice. He's able to play the cutbacks over to your teammates. He's able to just link up 1-2, things like that. So he was very decent. That's probably one of the nicer goals he did score in the 93rd minute, was it, to win us that game. It's probably the nicest goal he did score. But there were some nice ones. There's real nice highlights from this card. The outside the first shot as well, for a trade to have, as we sort of mess up that one in the background, but we eventually falls to Harvey Barnes, and that shows his positioning, shows his awareness, his reactions. The outside the foot shot, he took a few, and again, this links to the near post. If you've used Cristiano Ronaldo near post shots are fantastic, and watch this one here. Whoop, past the defender, near post, that is what we're talking about, the near post OP. Now, the stamina is decent, but that does end the pros for me. Probably the links as well as a good pro, but the cons. 3-star skill moves. I struggle a lot to use players with 3-star skill moves, but you have to improvise. You have to sort of understand, right, he can't do the Lacroquettes, he can't do the Berber spins. What am I going to do in this situation? Because we can't get away with using the same skill moves. He does the ball rolls nicely, he does the roulettes quite quickly, so he is a fairly responsive player in that aspect. It's just such a shame he's not 4-star, 4-star. His body type in game as well, he's quite stocky, would you say? You can probably see from the clips. He's fairly short and stocky, which you might get an element of clunkiness around him, but personally I didn't really find that too bad. His composure for a card which is 500,000 points did let me down on a few occasions, and the aggression, mentioned it at the start, the aggression was poor. Curve on the card as well. You can't really do the finesse shots, that does let you down. That's one of the big things about a card. Finesse shots with the card like this, you want to be able to do them, but you just can't. And the long passing for a cam, it's not ideal. The long passing for a cam isn't good enough. I would definitely recommend you change him to a striker in game. I think he performed excellently there, and his pace is probably best suited for that striker position, guys. But a 9.0 out of 10 for the first Future Stars card. I really enjoyed using him. 4 games, 9 goals, 1 assist, all in Division 1, all in co-op, which we normally never perform well in. I thought this was going to be a horrible time in co-op, but it was really fun using this Future Stars Harvey Barnes. If there's anyone you want to see reviewed, let me know down in the comments, because these Future Stars, as I said, they are my favourite promo of the year. Much better than Team of the Year. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, smash a like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 21 content. I'll see you all in the next one.